Welcome back here to the Iona Insider pregame show. John Stanko being joined by junior guard Aleesha Powell. Aleesha, you guys got the win over Siena. How's it feel to start off conference play 1-0?
It feels really good to know that we started off 1-0 and that we didn't have our best game, but we still pulled it out, and it definitely gives us confidence heading into conference play.
One big thing about the win is that it was without Haley D'Angelo. She wasn't even here at the Heinz Center. She was home ill. Did that rally the team knowing that she wasn't here and that you guys had to step up?
Definitely, because we're a family, and when one of us is down, we definitely rally together, and we definitely do it for that person.
Was it odd that Haley wasn't even here in the building? Because you know she's a floor general on the floor, like at the point guard position. Was it just weird her not even being here?
It was a little weird, but definitely down in the locker room, we always huddle up, and she always says 1, 2, 3, turn up. And we had her on the phone, and she still said it. So it was like she was here in spirit, definitely.
You yourself, you filled in at the point guard position for her. Can you just talk about your mindset heading into the game, knowing you were going into that role?
I definitely had to keep it simple and not overthink anything, because I've played the point guard spot my entire life and I know what I'm supposed to do, and overthinking that would have definitely complicated it. So I just kept it simple and did what I was supposed to do.
Now, you yourself this year, you're shooting above 50% from the three-point line. That's a dramatic increase from last year. Can you just talk about what's the reason for the change?
I needed to add it to my game, and I had it. I was just inconsistent, and now this year was all about consistency, and so I worked on it all summer and make sure I was consistent, and I guess it's showing now. I'm going to keep working on it, though.
It's definitely showing. Can you just talk about how much more dangerous are you personally when you're hitting that outside shot? What does that element add to your game?
I think it definitely makes it harder for the other teams to guard me, in terms of, because obviously I like to drive and set my teammates up, but if I'm hitting the open shot, then they have to close out, and that creates more opportunities to drive and to hit the open person.
And now today's game against St. Peter's comes just 2 days after the win against Siena. How's the team's legs feeling? You guys conditioned for this?
Definitely conditioned for this. We do a lot of running and to try and stay conditioned, because it's a long season, and if we're not in shape, then we're not going to win a championship.
St. Peter's is traditionally not a strong team in the MAC, but they did start off conference play with a win at Monmouth. Can you just talk about how you guys can avoid this becoming a track game with the road trip heading to Buffalo in the new year?
Well, we can't underestimate any team, and we don't. And we need to play our game, and we can't get trapped into playing their kind of game in their gym. We have to play our game in their gym and dominate.
Aziza May is their best player, their senior guard. Can you just talk about, you've played her now for 3 years. Can you just talk about what makes her such a good player and what's the key to stopping her?
She's definitely quick, and she can hit the open shot. So just going to have to play her honest and straight up and take away the drive and do our best to contest the shot.
All right, Aleesha, good luck on the game today, and Happy New Year.
Thank you.